ancient texts, are we? Let me think.
Let's see, this is my network connection is too poor, guys.
There is an old warehouse over there, property of the Feiyun Commerce Guild. Many books are stored inside, those that they have no room for at home. In fact, their youngest comes over this way to read sometimes.
And the background, dear, oh my god, this is mind-blowing. I like it.
The Feiyun Commerce Guild's youngest? You must be talking about Shinsho.
Oh, Shinsho.
Paimon didn't know they had a warehouse here. Let's go take a look.
I got Shinsho, yo bro. Yo, it's sacrificial sword. Let's go. Go, guys. I have to build Zhongli. Zhongli is badass. Oh no, I mean, he is always bad. He will always badass. He will remain always badass. No one gonna beat him. I like Raiden Shogun, but I won't get her. So I.
Help!
Oh my, what is this?
I'm being robbed!
Okay.
It came from that direction. Come on.
Ah, the frying pan into the fire.
Shangling, it's your work.
Jab across.
I have to build him
Should
properly.
replace my hammer.
Shangling is not broken now. I have to build him. Oh my god.
I've come here to clean the book warehouse plenty of times before, but this is the first time I've run into these crooks.
Please, anyone tell me that, please, why Goba is freely roaming here, there, everywhere? I need to understand that. What's the reason? Why Mihoyo? Why?
Are you alright?
No, I'm not alright, okay?
I am, thanks to all of you.
So sorry.
Hey,
We'll try not to take up too much of your time. I understand that this
Okay.
book warehouse is the property of the Feiyun Commerce Guild. Could you advise whether we might find any text relating to the stove god in this collection?
What is this? Stove god, lol.
the stove god? I heard that's the Lord of Geo, right?
Really?
Yeah, a friend of mine who conducts research mentioned it once before.
Everything
We use stoves for
is
cooking, and stoves are
starting
built from rock.
Zhongli. I mean, Norax.
Some people think that the stove is a gift from the Lord of Geo. And that's why they call him the stove god.
Seems logical enough. But do you have any books on the topic?
Any questions?
Young
Please,
master.
ask away.
Hey, it's Chongyun and Xingqiu.
Their buddy.
Hello, one and all.
Okay. The young Thaumachier Chongyun was born to a clan of exorcists. Okay. He travels the land walking to exorcise demons. Okay. Oh, I see. That's the reason he was talking about his mantra. He is an honest and serious lad by nature, and is both.
Hey guys, what are you doing here?
I was bored with nothing to do, and thought I'd come out this way for a bit of reading. And then I thought, why not bring Chongyun along too?
I know the pain, Chongyun. I know, yaar.
Yes, I'm just along for the ride, really.
Please, anybody tell me that why Guobu was here? Why Guobu is here? That That makes no sense. Please, anybody explain me. Please. Oh my god. My voice is good. Okay. Thank you.
I see the Yuheng Kuching is with you. Whatever brings you here must surely be a matter of grave importance.
Okay.
Master Xingqiu, if I may be so bold, do you happen to know if there are any texts on the subject of the stove god among this collection?
I mean, how many of gods are remaining in Tevia? There are the 7 archons, like Anemo Archon, then Geo Archon, then Electro Archon, then Dendro Archon, then Pyro Archon, and Cryo Archon, etc. etc. I mean, there are already plenty of gods. So, why we need that much of god now? Huh? That makes no sense, right?
Since I personally selected which volumes to store here, I do have some recollection of their contents.
Okay.
If my memory betrays me not, there is one volume among them called Demystifying the Legends of Liyue, which meant...
Might I take a look?
Certainly. If it pleases my lady, I shall lead the way. Sheng, I will take care of things here. You're free to go about your own business.
Oh my.
They're back! So did you find it?
Yes, Master Xingqiu has quite an exceptional memory. Demystifying the legends of Liyue does indeed mention the stove god. However,
If I have
it says
that
the
kind of
following.
memory, then
The body
I
of the
will
dragon
get
wielded a
100
tail
out
that could
of
eclipse
100
the
in
sun,
my exams.
and claws to command fire and teach the ways of wisdom. Receiving the gift bequeathed unto them,
Please lend me some
humankind
powers,
cooked food with
thank you.
fire,
Please.
and thus did they prosper.
Give me your mind for 1 year, okay?
The body of a dragon? The stories about Rex Lapis say the same
Again,
thing.
this is Lapis.
That much is true. But this is the only passage in the whole book. If we want to find out more, we'll have to continue our investigation. There's nothing further to discover here.
Okay,
It seems we'll have to
Machinto.
look at other options.
I come from a long lineage of exorcists, and our family too has amassed a number of ancient texts. Now that you mention the stove god, I seem to recall reading somewhere that this god once appeared at the Guili Assembly. Of course, I can't say if it's true or not.
Books are penned by people. All they can do is show what the author was thinking. Everyone's mind is different, so every book on a given topic will give a different account. I
Yes.
apologize that we could not help in a more substantial capacity.
Your help thus far is quite ample. Liyue is a vast and rich land. All things
Oh
that
my
existed
god,
here in the
he's
past have
playing!
left their
Guaba
trace.
is playing!
So long as we do not abandon
Oh
our search,
my
it is
God.
sure to bear fruit eventually. Thank you all. We will continue our investigation elsewhere.
I
Hold
love
up.
Guava.
I had a question too. Xingqiu, Chongyun, could you tell me what kind of food you like?
Food?
Shangling's
Oh, no.
food. Sangling's food.
You're not thinking of taking part in the Masterful Chefs, are you?
Yeah, I totally am. What's wrong? You look like you've just seen a ghost.
Shangling, this is a major event. I beg you, please don't cook anything strange for this competition.
No way.
What do you mean strange?
This kind of insult.
Mushroom slime stew, to give one example.
Okay, fair enough. That dish isn't my most popular. But that's why I'm doing all this research, so I can create some really special dishes to win everyone over.
Well, in that case, I like cold food.
That's because you can't handle hot and spicy, right?
Like Guava.
Yes, you're absolutely right.
My tastes are on the mild side. I prefer gentle dishes with minimal seasoning. Soups and stews, vegetables and broth, seafood or freshwater fish, either boiled or steamed. These kinds of dishes I am most partial to.
No surprises from the Guhua Geek. Okay, another mild child. Got it.
These are just personal preferences, and everyone's are quite different. Are you sure this eclectic mix of opinions will be of any use?
Of course! You're my customers, and putting a smile on customers' faces is my calling as a chef.
Though Xiangling's market research blade stabs often into the dark, her heart never strays from the noble path.
If anyone can win the hearts and minds with their cooking, it's gotta be someone like Xiangling. She's got pure intentions and really cares about the customers. No, where's all this praise coming from? Knock it off, guys. You're embarrassing me. Sorry for holding you all up. That's all I needed to know. Shall we carry on with the investigation now? Over to you, Kuching. Where to next?
So we've learned the stove god allegedly made an appearance at the Guili assembly.
The stove
But
god.
today that place is largely a wasteland with few traces of human activity. Wangshu Inn is close by, so let's stop off there on the way over and see what we can find out.
Okay.
Forgive us, for this is where we must part ways.
Okay.
May your journey be a smooth one.
Yes, best of luck. If you run into any difficulties, come and find us. We'll
Sorry,
be only
but-
too glad to help.
Sorry, but I have to say that I don't call it because this is I don't like her playstyle. Okay. Actually, I have C2 Chongyun, but the playstyle is so down.
Let's go! Next stop?
Again, Wangshu. Gobo.
Nice and spicy.
Chongyun. Who is the real Sing Chongyun? Who is the real? Hey, Chongyun. Tell me, Chongyun.
Now, which...
Huh?
Don't like that plan?
Singcha.
Okay.
Oh,
My. You are like gay. Today's something. Got 8,000. Not that bad. Okay, achievement. Oh, I have to upgrade him. I don't remember at all. Shit, no. What?
My family makes ornate umbrellas that block neither rain nor shine. Their sole purpose...
Nothing to say, sorry. Late night snacks, guys. What should I eat? I'm so hungry. You are only talking about your food festival and everything. I'm so much hungry now. I have to eat something. Oh my, this is what the? It's like giant's food, you know? Lol. What the hell is this? Oh my.
People.
Friends of ours, allow Paimon to introduce Xiangling, Guoba, and Kuching.
Yes. Friends of ours, allow Paimon to introduce Xiangling, Guobo, and Kuching. And what is Ether? Paimon, do you neglect me? You are really selfish. Really selfish. You are really too much selfish.
Kuching? Of the Chishing?
Hi.
It's not that. It's...
Look at that strong body, those powerful hands, and honest eyes. This guy must be a really great chef.
So, is there something I can help you with? You've come a long way out to end up at Wangshu Inn.
Let me fill you in.
Okay, fill it in. Catching stills.
Okay.
Legends claim that at the Guili Assembly. As Wang Shuin is the oldest extant building in this area, any historical texts from around these parts are likely to have ended up here. Is there a room in this inn for storing books? And if there is, do any of them mention the stove god?
Well, now that you mention it, we do have a fair few ancient texts here. I remember looking through an old recipe book once. I just need to remember where they're all stored.
I cannot join.
If you are happy to wait here for a few minutes, I'll go have a look right away. Oh, Traveler, there's something I need to discuss with you.
My phone is hitting.
What is it? We need to pay up or something?
What? No, I wouldn't take your money. We're all
A
friends.
satisfying salad? What for?
Grover is looking for food. Oh no, Grover is looking for food.
Yeah, guy who hangs out on the...
Shh! Don't you think he can hear you?
Shao!
Oh, right. Yeah. The boss told me to take care of him, but the boss tells me you once made him a satisfying salad, and it all...
Oh, so
Well, that's life, right?
Yes,
You gotta look out
Shao.
for... All right, then. Wait right here.
plaque is ticked.
Sorry for the trouble, Traveler. Okay.
Here you are.
Thank you ever so...
Shao.
While Kuching's reading... I'd
Let's
love to
go,
come watch too.
Shao.
But I don't... Okay. Shall we...
Go ahead and get started. I'll just watch from over here. I only need to watch you make it once to have it committed to memory.
Make a satisfying salad. Okay. Set. Okay. Sorry. I don't have super. Salad, satisfying salad. Auto, obviously auto go.
That should do it.
Go manually. That should do it.
All right, thanks for that.
You got all the steps down, right?
Of course. Don't forget, I am the best chef around these parts.
Sorry, but I am the best one. I mean, I am the best Shogun for all Tibet.
Let's go see what Kuching and Xiangling are up to.
He should know that. He
Kuching,
is using
we're
a
back.
giant food for your meal as an ingredient, huh? I am using satisfying salad.
You finished cooking? Good timing. We finished our reading too.
Who is it? और बैठ के कैसे होम legit अरे हाँ हाँ भाई अच्छा हूँ तुम कैसे हो
And? Useful? Or no?
Useful. There is a passage concerning the stove god, and it's not what we were expecting. I quote, 60 miles to the northwest is the Guili Assembly. Many were settled there, where they hunted in groups, farmed the land, and made their living from what the soil yielded. When the stove god descended, one god became many, all of which were the height of children. As does a star when it descends into the world, so the stove god went out among the common folk and taught them to create fire. With fire, the people at last learned to make hot food, and they dined on rice congee and cooked meat thereafter.
हाँ साथ तो खेल सकते हैं लेकिन वो बात ऐसा है कि तुम मतलब बातें नहीं कर सकते इस गेम में वो पबजी वाला वो सीन नहीं है मतलब इसमें मल्टीप्लेयर है तुम डोमेन जैसे कि एनिमे को मार सकते हो, वो कर सकते हो, लेकिन वो वाला नहीं होगा। मतलब चैट के थ्रू बातें करना पड़ेगा, ऐसा होगा।
This is a radically different account from the one given in Demystifying the Legends of Liyue, and also a conflicting one.
One god became many? Does that mean there was more than one stove god?
What is this stove god? What the hell?
Taking the text at face value, that is what it says.
मेरे को वैसे तो चैट में भी चलेगा, मेरे को मैं आज डाउनलोड करता इसको, फिर साथ खेलेंगे। ओके ओके, नो प्रॉब्लम। लेकिन वो बात है, मल्टीप्लेयर तब तक नहीं खुलेगा जब तक तुम्हारा वो एडवेंचर्स रैंक 20 ना हो जाता। सो तुमको तब तक खुद को ग्राइंड करना पड़ेगा। देख लो भाई, अगर पसंद है आरपीजी गेम तो खेलो फिर। मेरा ये फेवरेट गेम है, इसलिए मैं मतलब दिन में एक आवर भी होता तो खेल लेता हूँ। ये होगा लॉल। अब तो बोलो, टाइप करने का क्या जरूरत है? अबे वो मतलब वो हो गया है ना, मतलब वो प्रैक्टिस सा हो गया है। क्या बताओ आप लोग? ओके ओके, साथ में खेलेंगे फिर। वैसे एक बार मल्टीप्लेयर ऑन हो जाओ, देन खेलेंगे साथ, बिल्कुल खेलेंगे।
Went out among the common folk and taught them to create fire. So did the stove god really go and teach people how to cook firsthand?
सच में यार।
Now that's a god who truly cared for their people.
So we've got two leads, but they contradict each other. How do we know which one to believe?
अबे खेलना, मगर ऐसा मत खेलना कि दिन में 4-4, 5-5 घंटे खेल लियो एकदम। मतलब थोड़ा रेस लेके फिर खेलना, ओके? कोई जल्दबाजी नहीं है। अभी तो मेरा एडवेंचरस रैंक कितना चल रहा है? 46 चल रहा है। तो खेलो, देखो अच्छा लगता है तो फिर खेलो, ओके? ऐसा कोई बात नहीं कि मतलब खेलना ही है, ओके?
By continuing our investigation and reserving judgment for now. Thank you for this text, Yanxiao.
हाँ, ओके, बाय।
It's my pleasure, really.
हमारा
Think
चैनल
nothing
का
of
भी
it.
थोड़ा भाई
If anything, I
बंदोबस्त
should be
कर दो
thanking
भाई।
the
हमारा
traveler.
चैनल का तो ग्रो हो गया भाई।
Listen, you've helped me an awful lot. Not just today, but in the past too. I want to make it up to you properly, and as it happens, things are pretty quiet here today.
Wow, he sure sounds confident in his cooking. I like that. Confidence is one of the best ingredients a chef can have.
देखो, एक तो थीम वो है कि मतलब जब वो बैटलफील्ड या फिर पबजी न्यू स्टेट और वो सारे गेम आएंगे तब जरूर हम लोग खेलेंगे, जरूर।
I really want to try his cooking. I say we take him up on his offer.
मतलब वो गेम भी खेलूंगा। मेरे को तो बहुत इंटरेस्टेड है बैटलफील्ड में, सो देखते हैं कब तक आता है बैटलफील्ड मोबाइल, देन वो गेम खेलूंगा। इस गेम से थोड़ा बोर हो गया हूँ मैं। मतलब वो स्टोरी कुछ बचा ही नहीं भाई। न्यू गेम तो न्यू है, सब कुछ न्यू है, लेकिन
It's hard to refuse
story
a
बचा ही
generous
नहीं
offer
कुछ।
like that.
इतना खेल लिया story में।
Yes, I think we can fit this in.
अबे BGMI एक बात कुछ और है, मतलब तुम सोचो ना, 4 इयर्स से एक ही गेम पे मतलब ग्राइंड करते हुए आ रहे हो, मतलब बोर सा हो गया, बिल्कुल मजा नहीं आता वो। मतलब देखो फ्रेंड्स के साथ तो बातें करने में बहुत मजा आता है, वो ठीक है, लेकिन वो खेलने में वो सब फील नहीं आता। मतलब वो फील बोलते हैं ना, फील गेम खेल रहे हो वो नहीं आता। पबजी बोलो या BGMI बोलो, उसमें सो मैं वो गेम नहीं खेलता, इसलिए वो मजा नहीं आता। लेकिन न्यूज़ आने दो, ट्राई करेंगे जरूर, देखते फिर खेलेंगे एक 2 घंटे दिन में।
Yan Xiao, we await your culinary creations with great anticipation.
I won't disappoint.
मतलब सोचो ये गेम भाई 12 GB का गेम है। मेरा फोन लैग करता है, फिर सिर्फ ये एक ही गेम है, तो मेरे को अगर बहुत सारे गेम खेलना है तो ये गेम अनइंस्टॉल करना पड़ेगा पहली फुर्सत में निकला सा। तुम्हारे पास आईफोन है भाई, मक्खन चलेगा, मस्त चलेगा पूरा। हाँ पक्का है, इससे सब सारे फ्रेंड्स भी नहीं है तो इसलिए भाई सीन है, वो तो सही है। अब इसका अरे वो पता है ना तुमको, इसका नाम नहीं याद आ रहा यार। अरे हमारा क्लैन का तो लीडर था, अबे नाम नहीं याद आ रहा, ये क्या बात हुई भाई। 1 मंथ पहले उससे बात हुई थी मेरा, जो भी वो तो भाई वैलो खेलता है अभी, उसका तो भाई नौकरी भी लग गया। सोचो मैंने उसको बोला कि एक काम करना, तुम भाई थोड़ा कमा लो, देन हमारे स्पॉन्सर दे देना हम लोग, ठीक है। हाँ टीवीसी, हाँ सॉरी मैं भूल गया था उसका नाम, 1 मंथ पहले ही बात हुआ था। बहुत सही था वो।
Everybody, please be
Oh my
seated.
God, what is this? Everybody please be seated.
You think you own the place?
I'll sit here with Goba.
स्पॉन्सर में टीवीसी, मजा आ जाएगा फिर तो। हाँ वही मैं बोला उसने।
लो।
Oh my God, what is this sound? मैंने उसको बोला।
Here we are. That's everything you ordered.
उसने बोला भाई पहले तो पहले खेलो, दिन देखते हैं, ऐसा बोला वो। देखेंगे अभी तो कॉलेज के लिए प्रिपरेशन ले रहा हूँ, देखते हैं फिर कॉलेज अगर चांस मिलता है तो फिर मिलेगा कुछ। अबे ज्वाइन नहीं करना मेरे को।
It
किसी मिलेगा
I think I've met my fellow finalist.
तुम्हारे पास है ना पीसी या फिर लैपटॉप पहले से ही तो मजा करो भाई।
It smells beautiful.
Strange. I never would have guessed that such a gifted chef worked here. This inn isn't particularly known for its food.
Everyone likes a good meal, whether they're staying the night or just stopping by for a bite. We call it an inn, but the fact is it's much more than that. We have to cater to all aspects of daily life to make this a true home away from home.
बहुत बढ़िया भाई, तुमने तो बना भी लिया एक नया वाला पीसी। लो मेरे को तो बनवाना पड़ेगा, मैं पीसी बनवा के अभी 1 साल लगेगा मेरे को। मतलब इस ईयर में खरीदने वाला था दिवाली के टाइम पे, बट कॉलेज का एंट्रेंस एग्जाम भाई उसने वो कर दिया, चुल कर दिया थोड़ा। सो दिवाली के बाद जो होगा देखते हैं।
Please enjoy your meal at your leisure. I should get back to work now.
Yan Xiao, are you taking part in this year's Masterful Chefs?
वीडियो नहीं डालते क्या अभी YouTube पे? मेरा तो टाइम नहीं होता तो इसलिए मैं नहीं डालता वीडियो. मैं कभी-कभार स्ट्रीम कर लेता हूँ. तुम्हारे वीडियो बहुत दिनों से नहीं देखा मैंने.
You too?
Yup, I've signed up already, and I've got my eyes on the prize. Your cooking's delicious, Yan Xiao. I'm really looking forward to seeing you in the final.
ओ अच्छा कास्टिंग करता है. अबे वो भी लाइव स्ट्रीम कर लेना.
Huh. Interesting. All right. I'll see you there.
मतलब पिछले साल भाई.
What was
डाल लिया
that?
करो हफ्ते
Some
में.
kind of power move?
No, it seemed more sportsmanlike than
मतलब
that.
वो से रहेगा वो उसको क्या कहते हैं एक फ्लो सा रहेगा जब तुम फिर स्टार्ट करोगे ना यूट्यूब तुमको लगेगा कि भाई ये क्या चल रहा है क्या हो रहा है मतलब बोल नहीं पाओगे ठीक से या फिर वो नहीं होगा फ्लो नहीं आएगा तो फ्लो में रहेगा हफ्ते में एक वीडियो डाल दो या फिर लाइव स्ट्रीमिंग कर लो जो गेम खेल रहा हूँ मैं जैसा करता हूँ.
Yep, he's a really talented chef. His food was excellent, and it showed he has a level-headed personality.
Obviously.
That's the kind of chef that could be a match for me.
GTRP का स्ट्रीम करूँगा भाई GTA का भाई.
I haven't had any competitive cooking experience since my cook-off with Brooke in Springvale.
करो हम भी करेंगे हम भी पीसी खरीदेंगे रुको दिवाली आने दो एक बार.
You're too kind. Groba, what are you doing?
What is this? What is this face? Oh my god.
Globa's eating the...
Those were Kuching's! How could you steal them while she wasn't looking?
हाँ वो तो है भाई आईफोन और पीसी अलग ही नशा.
Oh, my golden shrimp balls.
Huh? You ate every last one? Groba, we've been through this. I'm so sorry, Kuching. I promise I'll make it up to you. What's the big deal? We can just get another plate. After all, it's Yan Street today.
पीसी कुछ भी हो जाए.
It's not the same though. The moment's gone. Sure, you can eat something else, but you can never go back and change the feeling of despair as your food is snatched away from right under your nose.
मेरे पीसी का एक किडनी बेचनी पड़ी बस.
The dining experience is a trinity of emotion, food, and atmosphere.
I have to say, now that you mention it, that is a very accurate appraisal of the situation.
जो भी हो भाई खेलना तो है जरूर. 1 साल हो 2 साल हो खेलना तो जरूर है. गेम नहीं छोड़ सकते जो भी हो जाए.
I'm gonna make it up to you,
काम
Kuching.
छोड़ देंगे
Is there
धंधा छोड़
anything you
देंगे
want to
लेकिन
eat?
वो नहीं छोड़
Anything
सकते
at all.
गेम.
Whatever it is, I'll make it for you.
I don't have high hopes for this, but equally I don't want her feeling guilty. Okay, I'll let her do this for me. If you insist, there is one dish that perhaps you could try making for me. It's an old recipe from my grandfather's notes.
No problem. May I see it?
I'll get it to you when we're back in Liyue Harbor.
हाँ सही.
Traveler, have you finished eating?
खेलेंगे जरूर भले प्लेसमेंट ना मिले.
Before we do anything
तो है
else,
भाई.
let's head back to Liyue Harbor. I need to fetch something.
भाई मेरे को तो लगता है मेरा गेम ही मेरा लाइफ है. ठीक है मतलब कुछ तो करना है जीने मतलब खाने पीने के लिए तो कुछ करना है. वो तो हो जाएगा कुछ भी करके लेकिन गेम खेलना है मेरे को बस. मतलब बड़ा जो टाइटल होता है पीसी का जैसे गॉड ऑफ वॉर वो ऐसा वैसा गेम मेरे को स्ट्रीम करना है यूट्यूब पे. कोई देखे या ना देखे उससे फर्क नहीं पड़ता. मेरे को स्ट्रीम करना है और मेरे को खेलना है वो गेम. मेरे को मजा लेना है बस. मजा चाहिए वो गेम का बस और कुछ नहीं चाहिए लाइफ में बस. तो लिवे हार्बर अबे यार फिर से नेट का चिल स्ट्रीम कनेक्शन नॉट स्टेबल लेकिन माइंड सही रखने के लिए गेम खेलना जरूरी है यार। हाँ वो तो है। देखो भाई पढ़ाई करो अभी इसलिए करना चाहिए करना होगा कुछ नहीं कर सकते इसमें तुमको 5-7 घंटे मिनिमम पढ़ाई करना होगा 10th के बाद 11th के बाद कि 12th के बाद ठीक है। उसके बाद भाई तुम जो करना है करो भाई 2 घंटा गेमिंग के लिए फिर रख दो 2 घंटे तुम बाहर खेलने जाओ या फ्रेंड्स के साथ मस्ती करो कुछ भी करो लेकिन गेम खेलना है भाई। अगर तुम 20th सेंचुरी के बच्चे हो या फिर मतलब हमारे जैसे 12-13 साल का हो या फिर 18 साल के हो भाई तुमको अगर खेलना है तुमको पता है भाई क्या चीज है अगर नहीं पता तो मैं कुछ बोल रहा हूँ इसके ऊपर।
Knowing my luck, the opposite is probably true for me.
मतलब मेरे को एक बार चिल रहा था कि मेरे को VR गेम खेलना है तो भाई VR खरीद भी लिया लेकिन उसके बाद मैंने देखा कि भाई गेम तो अवेलेबल ही नहीं है कुछ 2-3 गेम है मतलब खेलने लायक हो कि अल्लाह भाई वो अब पड़ा हुआ है VR सोचो।
Off we go.
भाई एक क्वेस्ट खत्म ही नहीं हो रहा तब से चला रहा। हाँ यार सबको थोड़ा थोड़ा टाइम दो तभी लाइफ सही चलेगा नहीं तो लाइफ तो झंड थी और रहेगी। बिल्कुल बिल्कुल सही कहा तुमने बिल्कुल। सच में यार मेरा लाइफ तो झंड हो गया भाई।
I need to go home to fetch my grandfather's notes. Let's meet at Wanman Restaurant later.
3 months से मैंने बस प्रिपरेशन नहीं लिया वो एग्जाम के लिए अभी तो एग्जाम ही नहीं हुआ भाई क्या करूँगा भाई कल क्या होगा मेरे को पता नहीं।
I'll go get everything ready. Traveler, what about you? Are you gonna do?
I actually have something to discuss.
Okay, gotcha.
Traveler, come here for a moment. I need your advice on something.
Seriously? That's what's stressing you out?
What's so strange about it? Why are you looking at me like that?
अबे मैं कहाँ पर looking?
You're super smart, and you're always so sure of yourself. Paimon thought you'd never need advice from anyone about anything.
Well, that's just ridiculous. Xiangling's always so warm, and I'm just not used to dealing with people who are so warm right from the get-go. How exactly am I supposed to respond to that?
Okay, just smile back once in a while. Just grin and bear it. You seem to be getting along fine already.
Noted. Thank.
Okay, see ya, kitchen.
What's making Kuching so self-conscious?
About the time now. Oh my god. 12 बज गया भाई. So it's the time to stop the stream. It's already 12. So take care everybody. What the hell? What is this?
Hey, wait